It's June 27th, an update from Kozlowski Family Farm. What a year we had for strawberries. I mean, we had an overabundance of strawberries. It's only going to get better and better every year that goes on. We had mostly June bearing strawberries, but in this whole patch down this 40 yards of strawberries, there's a mixture. So we should have strawberries for the rest of the summer. Now let me show you what else is going on. It's been a terrible, terrible spring, but now it's going to start getting warm. I'm dealing with some bug issues and animal issues, but everything's going to start to take off. Here we got some eggplant. The cucumbers are starting to climb. But I did have some bug issues. I'm trying to find out what's going on. I'm just going to plant some more cucumbers here and start using neem oil and try to get these guys off the ground. So over there they're growing very good. But if you notice, something's eating the leaves over here and have small fruit. So we'll find out a little bit more. Now the animals have totally killed my brassicas, and so did bugs. I haven't done anything since probably the cabbage looper started eating some of these, and the groundhog. So all these cabbages I'm going to clean up, and the only thing we have growing that will be fine will be the celery, which is over here, which I'll bring you to in a second, and a kale, which looks like it has some aphid damage. But I'm not too worried. Put some neem oil on it, and this kale will be here all the way till December. Now, this whole section is going to be all asparagus after I take this out. So if you see it over there, that's overgrown asparagus. So I'm going to have at least 60 yards of a row of asparagus. So I really want to start eating that. I think it's awesome. You'll pick it in the spring and pick it in the fall. Now, with all the broccoli I planted, it was all from the groundhog. They love my broccoli. They totally devastated the entire broccoli. And we did catch one, but I know there's a family out there, and I still think he's coming down and munching a little bit. Okay, let me show you what else. So in between these cucumber poles and trellises, I have either eggplant or peppers. So these over here are growing very nice. Let me keep on going here. Got a lot to show you today. There's the peppers. See, if you notice the end of the leaf of the cucumber, something's eating it. So I gotta do a little more research and find out what's going on here. These peppers are really starting to take off in the last week or so. Oh, this is what I want to show. See, the kale is starting to get eaten up on the edge. Maybe it's just aphid damage on some of those. I mean, we did pick out some. But I'm telling you, those things are really hard to kill. And they will be here all the way to December. You can tell these cabbages are getting thrown out. And there's a celery. I have to check more on that. Killing me. Oh, more peppers. Now these cucumbers look pretty healthy. They're starting to grow up. And this one's even better, maybe because I had a little more sun here. But that's really growing nice. More peppers. More eggplant. Eggplant is finally starting to take off. We had a very cold spring, very rainy spring, so it was very hard. See more cucumbers. These are zucchinis in the center. Now these are started a couple weeks after the ones I'm going to show you in a little while. Wait till you see those. And this is the lack of sun with these zucchinis. You don't have sun, this could be hard to grow. And that's my wax beans. More eggplant. Zucchinis on the outside. And cucumbers growing there. So I can't wait to see what we're going to produce here. It's going to be tons and tons of vegetables. These are jalapenos. I just throw these down here because we do have a lack of sun here, but it should be enough to generate some vegetables. They may not be humongous. We'll see. Now this is the area that's been a disaster. I still can't get to it, but the beets are growing very nice in between a lot of weeds. Over here, that was my asparagus crowns I planted new this year. So that goes on combined. This whole road all the way out there, it's going to be all asparagus. Let me take you around. There's some onions and weeds. I could definitely get a weed in there. Now, like I said, this gardening was devastated by bugs or animals. Look at what happened to groundhogs. Love the Brussels sprouts, so those are going to pull out. My pepper plants, after I started taking some weeds out, they started to start getting a lot bigger. I'm very happy to grow for the last week, but there's so much work that has to be done here. It's crazy. I'm doing this all by myself, one person. So if you have 225 tomato plants, 500 pepper plants, and all these cucumbers, it's gonna be pretty hard. I just put a tomato plant there. Another long row of cucumbers. Those are growing very, very nice. I started putting some grass down, glass clippings to cut down the weeds. Hopefully that helps out. And if the nitrogen balance is a little impaired, I don't mind it, because let them grow. Let them grow. That's my section of radishes. There's some more string beans. So I don't think it's going to be that hard to weed in between these pepper plants. I really think I could get it done this weekend. So we'll see. Okay, let me take you to my tomato section, which is unbelievable, and I still have more vegetables in between here. There's 225 tomato plants, and this is going to just be a forest where you're not going to be able to get through. But the way I was looking at it, New Jersey is going to have, we had a very, very bad spring. It's going to be a late harvest. So why not plant everything together? Because everything is going to get diseased probably pretty early anyway. So, oh well, plant everything you can and see what you get out of it. So there's some zucchinis on the outside. And look at this. I put solo cups there. And I try to label the tomato like that's a carbon tomato. The problem is the last 2 years, I put cups and never flew off. This year we had a really bad windstorm, and I have I don't have a lot of cups on some of the stakes. So, oh well, we'll find out. Look at these zucchini plants. That is absolutely humongous. Look at that. That is humongous. They are they're flowering all over the place. There is zucchinis growing. So probably the next week or so, it's going to be a zucchini garden for 2 weeks at least. tomato. I got to stake back up. It's crazy with what you got to stake. Never thought. I also put a lot of basil in between rows because once they flower, it brings a lot of bees to the garden, and it's also not that bad to, you know, continue to just to pick, you know, when you want to. There's peppers. As you can tell, this section is a lot better. It's not as many weeds. I've been working my butt off here. Now I put eggplant and peppers in between rows. I know it's going to get shaded, but I think I could pretty much get a harvest, and they're not going to get sunburned because they're going to get shaded. So we're not going to get, you know, sun scald. So, but everything's growing very nice in here. Tomato plants, even though they were planted very late, are growing outstanding. And everything's growing so much better here than the other parts. So we do have tomatoes growing. Next week, everything is going to be flowered in here. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, guys, that's an update from the Kozlowski farm. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Take care. Love you.